The man carried the unconscious woman onto the chopping board and tied her limbs with rope. Looking at her curvaceous figure, the thugs grinned lewdly. They then subjected her to 20 hours of relentless, humiliating abuse. When Anna awoke, she was already hanging from a beam. Feeling near exhaustion, she knew she had to escape quickly. After surveying her surroundings, she swung her body back and forth under the beam, the momentum carrying her. She quickly grabbed the light bulb, smashed it, and used the broken glass to cut the rope. Anna dared not linger and used all her strength to escape. The thugs, learning of the situation, launched a pursuit on their motorcycles. The forest was a complex maze, and Anna couldn't escape immediately. But the pursuers were closing in. She couldn't just sit and wait to die. Just as she was worrying about how to fight back, a roll of steel wire appeared on the ground. Anna instantly had an idea for how to deal with the thugs. Using her method, she picked up a wire and straightened it, then tied both ends to a tree trunk. When the robbers caught up, she deliberately appeared, luring them into a trap. With a cutting sound, the robber's head fell to the ground. Although she had successfully killed one robber, she couldn't rest yet. She took the robber's equipment and went to a river to set another trap. The robbers followed the trail closely. Seeing their teammate's helmet, Unsuspecting, Anna picked up the helmet, which was tied with a rope. Feeling the tugging, she slowly emerged from the water and fired a shot, accurately hitting the robber in the abdomen. To ensure the robber had no chance of survival, she didn't hesitate and fired another shot into his head. Just as she was packing up and leaving, the robber's phone rang. The caller, Sang Biao, confidently stated that he had already sent his men to guard the exit and advised him not to make a futile struggle. Anna didn't give up hope of escaping. She found a nearby wooden cabin, carried out several discarded oil drums, and combined them with planks to make a simple leather bag. She then continued along the waterway. Soon, she arrived at the door of a villa. Realizing she wouldn't be able to leave the forest anytime soon, she planned to borrow the phone from the owner to call the police. The old man warmly invited her into the house, and the two quickly began chatting. From their conversation, Anna learned that the old man enjoyed reading some books related to. The presence of books about torture aroused Anna's suspicion. Sure enough, she soon discovered that the old man was in cahoots with the thugs who had raped her. Remembering her own ordeal, Anna was filled with rage. Taking advantage of the old man's absence, she injected a highly toxic powder into his chemotherapy. As soon as the vial of poison was injected, the old man's body began to ache terribly, and he quickly lost all vital signs. Anna quickly found the car keys and drove the old man's car. The car left, but it ran out of gas before it got very far. She had no choice but to continue on foot. After several hours of trekking, she finally found a convenience store. Anna intended to find something to eat, but she happened to run into the sheriff on patrol. Having escaped several times for personal gain, Anna no longer trusted anyone. Only when the sheriff mentioned her boyfriend's name did Anna lower her guard and get into the car, returning to the police station. On the way, she prepared to. When Anna recounted the events and went through the photos, she discovered once again that the sheriff was also a member of the criminal gang. Anna's emotions instantly crumbled. She hadn't expected that even with her caution, she couldn't escape the clutches of the criminals. The sheriff took her back to the farm. Sang Biao tied her to a wooden stake and then brought over a black bull, intending to stuff Anna into its stomach and let her slowly dissolve in stomach acid. Fortunately, Anna touched the iron nail behind the stake. She used the nail to cut the rope. Later, she and Sang Biao got into a fight. During the fight, she grabbed Sang Biao's pistol. However, facing the threat of the pistol, Sang Biao didn't panic much. She simply ripped off the switch, and Anna's boyfriend fell from the roof beam. To protect her boyfriend's safety, Anna gave up resisting, but was eventually captured. However, they didn't let her boyfriend go. Instead, they killed him and threw him into a pigsty. Then, Sang Biao cut open a cow's stomach and stuffed Anna inside alive. Anna gradually sank into despair as the steel wire was sewn together, but fortunately, the police arrived in time and saved her from the brink of death. However, she had already been corroded by stomach acid.